Navigating the world of modern dating can be a real challenge. Ever wondered what sets great connections apart from fleeting ones? Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the game changer. It's not about being overly sensitive. It's about being emotionally tuned in to both yourself and others. Whether it's handling awkward silences or understanding what's really going on behind a smile, EQ helps you connect on a deeper level. In this guide, we'll explore how mastering EQ can transform your dating experience. Number 1. Self-awareness. Let's start with you. How often do you really check in with your own emotions? Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence, and in dating, it's critical. Knowing your triggers, understanding what excites you, and recognizing your insecurities are key. Without self-awareness, it's easy to fall into the same dating traps, whether it's attracting the wrong people or saying the wrong things at the wrong times. Here's the deal. Self-awareness isn't just about knowing your flaws. It's about understanding your emotional patterns so you can manage them better. For instance, maybe you find yourself getting defensive whenever certain topics come up. Instead of ignoring it, dig deeper. Journaling after dates can help. Reflect on what went well and what didn't. Did a certain conversation topic make you uncomfortable? Did you notice yourself overthinking a simple text message? Awareness is the first step to improvement. Being self-aware also means being real with yourself about what you want. Are you looking for a deep connection or just testing the waters? Understanding your intentions sets the tone for how you engage in conversations and how you approach dating overall. Number 2. Empathy and social awareness. Now that you're tuned into yourself, it's time to focus on your date. Empathy is all about connecting emotionally with another person. It's not just hearing their words, but feeling their emotions. Imagine someone sharing a difficult experience. What they need isn't a quick fix, but for you to genuinely understand where they're coming from. Start by practicing active listening. Instead of preparing your next reply while they're talking, really tune in. Responding with phrases like, "That sounds challenging," or "I understand why you'd feel that way," goes a long way. Validation is powerful. It tells your date, "I get you," without necessarily agreeing with everything they say. But empathy doesn't stop there. Social awareness means picking up on cues that go beyond words. Is your date's smile genuine, or are they masking discomfort? Are they leaning in, signaling engagement, or are they retreating, indicating they're feeling uneasy? Reading these nonverbal signals can guide how you steer the conversation, making you a more attuned and attractive partner. Number 3. Emotion regulation. Dating is an emotional journey, and it's easy to get caught up in highs and lows. Maybe a date says something that catches you off guard, or the chemistry doesn't feel as strong as you hoped. How you manage these emotions can make or break the experience. Emotional regulation is about responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Picture this. You're on a date, and a sensitive topic comes up: politics, past relationships, or even money. Your instinct might be to jump in defensively or shut down completely. Instead, take a beat. Count to 5, breathe deeply, and then decide how you want to respond. This pause helps you stay in control rather than letting emotions take the wheel. When things don't go as planned, like when a date turns awkward or conversation lulls, stay calm. Pivot the conversation with a light joke or change the subject. Emotional regulation also involves knowing when to give yourself a break. If a topic is too heavy for a first date, it's okay to say, "Let's save that for another time." It's about creating a safe emotional space for both you and your date. Number 4. Effective communication. Communication is the backbone of any connection, and in dating, it's crucial. The problem? We often communicate in ways that block connection instead of building it. Effective communication isn't just about what you say, but how you say it. Start with clear, assertive language. Instead of being passive-aggressive or overly blunt, find a middle ground. I statements work wonders here. Saying, "I feel a bit overwhelmed when plans change last minute," is far more constructive than saying, "You're always so unreliable." It gets your point across without creating defensiveness. Boundaries are another big part of communication. Know what you're comfortable with and express it clearly. If you're not into texting all day, say so early on. On the flip side, pay attention when your date sets their own boundaries. Respecting those limits builds trust and signals maturity. Social media adds another layer to dating today. Before things get too serious, have a conversation about what's okay to share online. Some people love posting every moment, while others prefer privacy. Getting on the same page early on avoids potential conflicts later. Number 5. Conflict resolution and managing expectations. No one likes conflict, but it's inevitable in dating. Emotional intelligence turns conflicts from relationship landmines into opportunities for growth. The key? Approach disagreements with curiosity rather than a desire to win. Ask questions like, "Can you help me understand why you feel that way?" instead of jumping to conclusions. Conflict resolution isn't about avoiding disagreements, but handling them in a way that strengthens the connection. When an issue arises, focus on finding common ground. For example, if you disagree about how much time to spend together, instead of pushing your own agenda, ask, "How can we find a balance that works for both of us?" Managing expectations is another major aspect. Too often, dates don't live up to what we imagined, leading to disappointment. The solution? Stay flexible. Maybe the date doesn't lead to romance, but instead offers valuable insights or even a new friendship. Every experience adds to your emotional toolkit, helping you navigate future relationships more skillfully. Number 6. Social skills. Social skills are the practical side of emotional intelligence. It's one thing to be self-aware and empathetic, but how do you translate that into positive social interactions? Social skills are the bridge between understanding emotions and using that understanding in real-life scenarios. Being adaptable is key. No two dates are the same, so being able to adjust to different situations is a huge plus. Maybe your date is more introverted and prefers deeper conversations, or perhaps they're outgoing and enjoy playful banter. Being able to match their energy while staying authentic to yourself is what keeps the conversation flowing. Humor is a powerful tool in dating. It breaks the ice, eases tension, and makes you memorable. Just make sure your jokes land well with your audience. A little self-deprecating humor or light teasing can be charming, but know when to pull back if your date isn't vibing with it. Finally, be yourself. Authenticity beats trying to impress every time. Pretending to be someone you're not might work short-term, but true connections are built on real, unfiltered interactions. Let your personality shine, quirks and all. That's what leaves a lasting impression and makes you stand out from the crowd. Emotional intelligence is your secret weapon in dating. It's not about having all the answers, but being attuned to both your emotions and those of others. When you're self-aware, empathetic, and a skilled communicator, you're setting the stage for deeper, more authentic connections. Dating doesn't have to be a guessing game. With a bit of practice, you can master the art of emotional intelligence and make every interaction more meaningful. Whether you're looking for something serious or just testing the waters, EQ is the key to unlocking better relationships. Found this guide helpful? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips. And of course, tap the bell icon to stay updated.